If you are a Sigma male, or have one in your life, then this is probably the most important video you'll watch. You have to understand that being a Sigma isn't just about being an individual who doesn't follow the commonly accepted behavior of what's cool at any given moment. On the other hand, Sigma males are not defined by their lack of conformity but by their refusal to play the society's game. Sigma men have a very different personality from the rest of the men out there. They are strong-willed, independent, individualistic, and free individuals who do not bow down to the will of others. And yet, there are many mistakes that Sigma men make that most people simply aren't aware of. So let's see the 10 worst mistakes Sigma males make, especially the immature ones. 1. They let themselves be intimidated. One of the worst mistakes a Sigma male can make is to let himself be intimidated. The world has people who would want nothing more than to see you down and defeated, and they will do everything that's in their power to bring you down. Whether they are people trying to bully you, or whether it's some girl who simply doesn't want to sleep with you even though you're awesome, Sigma males can't let themselves be intimidated. You cannot let other people define your reality. You should never give your power away like that. You must understand that other people's opinions don't matter if they are not based on truth and fact. So the next time someone tells you that you should not be so sure of yourself, or tries to bring you down because they simply don't want to feel inferior around you, just shrug it off and tell yourself that this person is nothing to worry about. 2. They feel superior to others. Some Sigma males feel like they are special and exclusive, and that's a very good thing. However, if you let the feeling go to your head, it will turn into self-righteousness and judgmentalism, which you definitely should not be if you want women to fall for you naturally. The difference between feeling special and feeling superior is that when you feel special, other people can easily identify with what makes you different from them, because they know they aren't as awesome as you are. But when you feel superior, other people start seeing themselves as unworthy or inferior next to your awesomeness. This leads us to the next big mistake Sigma males make. 3. They think highly of themselves. Sigma males are individuals who think highly of themselves because they know they can be better than what society dictates. However, there is a difference between thinking highly of yourself and simply being an idiot. Sigma males should never let their ego get the best of them, so they need to understand that other people are not less important than them, just because they happen to be less awesome than Sigmas are. 4. They are afraid of facing their fears. One very common mistake that Sigma males make is being afraid of facing their fears. Some say that your biggest fear is your greatest gift, because if you can overcome your greatest fear, you can achieve great things in life. Well, you're right. If you never face your fears, then how are you supposed to know what they are? You won't be able to overcome them, so why not just go ahead and face them already? The only thing that's standing between yourself and whatever you want in life is simply fear, so why not just get rid of all of your fears right now? If nothing else, facing your fears will give you the most valuable experience that most people don't get until they are old and wrinkly. So there really is no reason for you to miss out on this one. 5. They don't pursue their dreams. Another mistake Sigma males make is by neglecting their dreams and passions in life, for the sake of fitting in with society's standards. When I say this, I don't mean that you shouldn't get that first job, or you shouldn't have a conventional lifestyle in order to increase your chances with women. I'm simply saying that Sigma males shouldn't lose sight of their dreams and passions, just because they think it means the end of their sex life. Of course, not all Sigmas are successful musicians, artists, etc., but if that's what they love doing, then by all means, they should pursue it. They simply need to know how to handle rejection without letting it destroy their self-confidence. 6. They don't understand their true potential. If there's one thing Sigma males struggle with the most, it's their own potential. In fact, Sigma males have a higher potential than any other men on this planet. They don't need to prove themselves to anyone but themselves. They are the only ones who can decide what they become and how awesome they want to be in life. And yet, many of them screw this up by settling with what they already have. It is very common for Sigma males to think they are awesome, but then become complacent and don't bother exploring their full potential. But you are your most powerful enemy, not anyone else on this planet. You are the one who holds yourself back from achieving all of your dreams, not anyone else. You can be as awesome as you want to be, and there's no one on this planet that can stop you from doing that. So the next time you feel like giving up or settling for mediocrity, go against that voice in your head and find a way to keep going. Never give up, because if anyone deserves your effort more than anyone else, it's definitely you. 7. They are too self-absorbed. Although this isn't exactly a mistake, self-absorption is still something that should be avoided, because it's kind of like having tunnel vision or living in a bubble. Instead of getting lost in their own little world, Sigma males should try looking at the big picture. They should start seeing things from other people's perspectives to better understand how awesome life can be for everyone. This could happen if they just stop taking all their comforts and conveniences for granted, and appreciate them more than they do now. 8. They aren't true to themselves. Sigma males are sometimes afraid to express their true feelings, especially when it comes to heart matters. If you want to know your real feelings, you should look deep inside yourself and think about whether or not something feels right. The problem with this is that it's easy for people to misunderstand things if they don't take the time to understand how things are supposed to make them feel. This is yet another huge mistake that many Sigma males make, because they can't tell what's wrong or right anymore, simply because nobody has taken the time out of their day just to listen. 9. They expect the worst to happen. Some immature Sigma males are really pessimistic. What's so wrong with being a little bit optimistic? They don't have to be gullible and trust every single thing they hear, but they should do themselves a favor by believing in something. It doesn't really matter what it is as long as it makes them feel good about the way they think. People always assume that there are only two ways of thinking, positive or negative, black or white, up or down. But the truth is, there are infinite ways of thinking, just like there are infinite possibilities of anything happening in this world. So why not try looking at things positively for once, instead of assuming the worst will happen, along with all those other terrible thoughts that constantly go through your head? 10. They don't try new things. Some Sigma males like to play it safe by not doing anything that might make them look dumb. But the thing is, if you don't try new things, then you'll never learn how to adapt to anything different out there in this world. So it's time for you to stop being mediocre and start trying new things today. You never know what you're capable of achieving until you give it your best shot. If you don't succeed at first, then simply learn from your mistakes and try again until you get it right. It doesn't matter if people think that what you're trying is stupid, because at the end of the day, only your opinion about yourself is what matters, so why not try having fun trying new things? It's always better than losing out on doing something because you were too afraid to try it.